What's going on, everyone? This is Austin from Call On Our Shot, and we are back for some player props and spreads in the NBA for Sunday, June 20th. We're in a change of scenery, but that does not matter. We got Game 7, Hawks versus Sixers, as the Hawks travel on the road to Philadelphia to take on the Philadelphia 76ers. Game 7 yesterday did not disappoint us. Bucks versus Nets. We've got 5 minutes of extra bonus basketball. You love to see that. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We do daily pick videos for every NBA game, which means there is one out for the Suns versus Clippers Game 1, which actually happened before this video. But we also do MLB picks where Logan gives out his favorite baseball bets of the video or of the day, and go check out his video after that one. So shout out to our COS All-Stars. Put them all up on the screen. We appreciate all of you guys. As always, as I always preach on the channel, be sure to do your research, limit those unit sizes as the books are super sharp for the NBA playoffs. And let's get into Game 7, where the Hawks find themselves a 7-point underdog. That's the Sixers, -7, over-under set at 216.5, which was about the same as what we saw in the Bucks versus Nets game yesterday. But let me know your favorite bet down below in the description. Maybe I'll pin my favorite one that I see. So let me know down below. But where are we going to start? And we got to start with the man, the myth, the legend, Trey Young, Ice Trey. I don't have my jacket out. It is still cold in here. It is Ice Trey for a reason. Over 30.5 points, -110. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We took it in Game 6, cashed it easily for us. I believe he had 34 points, but he's off back-to-back performances. He had 39 points in Game 5, 34 points in Game 6, and the best part is his shot attempts. So in Game 4, when we did pick his over, he only had 25 points, but the man shot 26 shots. Now in Game 5, attempted 23 shots. I believe he had like 19 free throw attempts. And then Game 6, a whopping 30 shots. And so you love to see those shot attempts, 23-plus shot attempts in 3 straight games, and something that Trey Young has done 17 times this season. He has attempted 23 or more shots, and in those games, including the playoffs, in those 17 games he's attempted that many shots, he's averaging 33.5 points per game, hitting his over well more often than he hits the under. And like I said, there should be even more shot attempts. You should be seeing him play a lot of minutes, and Bogdan Bogdanovic still remains to be seen if he will be active today. He did miss the majority, I believe, of the second half in Game 6, and that just means more shot attempts for Trey Young. And like I said, he's been an absolute beast on the road this series. And in the playoffs in general, if you look at it, he's averaging 27 points per game at home this postseason compared to 32.2 points per game on the road. I'd say Trey goes free throw fiend. He only had 5 or 6 free throw attempts in Game 6. Today, he should get more. Should get more foul calls. Whatever. We'll take some floaters, take free throws. We love all those shots, and we're taking it, and we're locking it in. Trey Young, over 30.5 points. If he doesn't get this, there's no way these Hawks are winning this game unless he had like 25 assists. We're locking it in. Moving on to the other superstar on the other side of the coin, Joel Embiid. Over 31.5 points, -110. And just like we saw in Game 7, you can see Giannis and Durant both carried the scoring load. You saw Giannis was 40-plus points, Durant with almost a 50-piece when we did have his over in points. The two top stars, both teams, I think they're going to do the majority of the heavy lifting again in this game. And that's what I'm banking on today with Trey Young and Joel Embiid. I mean, they're the two stars. They're going to attempt a ton of shots. And you can talk about Embiid. We did have his over in Game 6, and he stunk it up. He only had 22 points, 9 of 24 shooting. And the craziest thing, he only attempted 4 free throws, which was by far his lowest in the series. The previous low was, I believe, 8 free throws in Game 4, something along those lines. But every other game, he had attempted 13, 16 free throws a game. I think he gets along those lines again today in Philadelphia. I should see more of the calls. Now, if you look at it in the postseason this year, he's been terrible on the road. Terrible for him for his standard. I mean, in his 5 games, he's played 5 games on the road, 5 games at home. 5 games on the road, he's averaged just 22 points per game. Yes, only 22. This is the guy that averaged almost 30 points per game on the year, but only 22 points per game on the road. And that continued into this playoffs, as you saw him in this series specifically, had 17, 27, and 22 points in the 3 road games. Now at home, he's averaging 33.6 points per game. That's almost a 12 points per game difference. And this series, he's had even more of that. He had 37, 39, and 40 points in their 3 home games so far. So this isn't abnormal to see him averaging over 33 points per game. And today, I think he gets more foul calls. Now, the reason I'm also here is because of the shot attempts. You look at it, 24 shot attempts in Game 6, and that's a great sign because even if he gets close to that, I feel really good about this. I'm just going to reduce it down to 22. If he only gets his 22 shot attempts, which, like I said, he attempted 24 in Game 6. Yes, only 22. He's done that 11 times this season. He's hit the over in 10 of 11 games. Only game he missed was Game 6 when we picked his over. So I'll take my chances. He's a great player. Shoots over 50% from the field on the season. And I think if he gets those 22, 24 shot attempts, even more, You don't ever know what to expect. I don't expect Ben Simmons to be going out there shooting out jump shots. If he does, go for it. So you will lose if Ben Simmons is shooting jump shots out there. Tobias Harris seems to be afraid. He did hit his points over last game, but still, I'm not convinced Tobias Harris can get it done for me. I'm taking Joel Embiid over 31.5 points. Not thinking twice about it. Moving on to my final play, and I'll talk about my last play will be a same game parlay. But people always ask me, where's my spread lean? I'd take the Hawks +7. I'm not going to make it an official play. Probably won't put any money on it, but the spread seems so large, and maybe that's like a reverse trap. They're trying to get people to bet Hawks money line or Hawks +7 all day, and maybe I'll fall into it. But 7 points seems like a lot in a game 7. We usually all how back and forth the Bucks versus Nets game was. Not saying these two teams are of the caliber of that either of those two teams, but I would take Hawks +7 if I had to bet it. Moving on to same game parlay, +11, +111, +111 odds, putting 1 unit on it. Taking Trey Young, 25+ points, something he's done in a lot of games this series. Joel, 25+ points, should be able to get it done on the road or at home, as you can see with my 2 previous official plays. Then we're going to take Joel Embiid, 10+ rebounds. He's had that in about 3 straight games. Should play a lot of minutes again today. And then Ben Simmons, I know. Ben Simmons, why the heck is he in here? 6+ assists, something he's gotten in pretty much every single game this series. I think he'll get it there. If you want to add more legs, feel free to go for it. These are my four safest legs. That's what I'm going to go with, and I really like them. Plus, you're getting plus money. You're going to double your money if whatever you put in on it. If you don't have same game parlay, do what you want with it. I don't know what to tell you, but I like all those legs. That you could consider some other plays, like, I don't know, it's Trey Young assists. I consider Trey Young assists, but I don't really want to count on the Kevin Huerters, Danilo Gallinari's, John Collins of the world to really make shots today. I'm just going to lock in Trey Young 25+ assists or points. If he gets 25+ assists, you probably cash like plus 20,000 winner. But I like all of those 4 legs, and that's why I'm going to lock all 4 of them in my same game parlay. Now, we do have another video for the Suns versus Clippers, but let's recap our 3 official plays. We obviously had Trey Young over 30.5 points, locking it in. He's getting 30.5 today, locking that in. Embiid over 31.5 points, 2 stars doing the heavy lifting, as you can see in my official plays. Then my same game parlay, which I'll check it up on the screen right here, taking Trey Young 25+ points, Joel Embiid 25+ points and 10+ rebounds, and Ben Simmons 6+ assists. Like I said, really appreciate all you guys' support. We hit 6,600 subscribers yesterday, which is unreal. You guys have been absolutely killing that subscribe button, so keep doing it. If you are new to the channel, click that subscribe button. We do daily picks videos like I already talked about. Plus, if you want to join our Discord, do that. We got to play from the Discord in the next video, Suns versus Clippers, which I will link in a couple seconds. But I really appreciate everything you guys have done for not only Logan and I. Sorry about the change of scenery. I'm always bouncing around. I think Logan has a change of scenery today, so it only felt right that we both are in different spots. But I appreciate all you guys for clicking that like button, clicking that subscribe button, and doing everything. If you want to become a COS All-Star, click the join button on the channel. Like I already said, Suns versus Clippers, I've linked it right there. Go check out that video. It is a really good one, and I really appreciate all of you guys' support. This has been Austin. Go make some money today. It's Sunday. Let's end the weekend strong. Let's make some money. It's been Austin. I'll catch you guys again tomorrow for some more games. I think we got more games on tomorrow. Who knows? We'll see when I look at the slate later today. Peace.